reviewing the 4 agreements. We make agreement every day as human beings. Spoken agreements as well as unspoken agreements. Now let's get into the video. How do you become aware of these agreements? Self-awareness. Self-awareness. We eventually have to stop sitting in what do you call it? Self-loathing. We have to stop sitting in that. We have to. And that's the first step. I think that is the first step to becoming self-aware, because once you're aware that you're self-loathing, you might be one or two people. Self-development type of person or just a self-loathing type of person. Me personally, I'm the self-awareness type of person. If I know that it's something I need to work on, I don't mind working on that at all. It's not a problem to me. It's fine. I will work on it. Boundaries. Personal boundaries as well as non-personal boundaries. I think that's a thing too. In society, we don't know our boundaries with people, and people don't know their boundaries with us, because we think once a title is set, all things go, and absolutely not. This actually brings me to a subject I really been sitting on, but I feel like most people would disagree with me when I say that when you're with your partner, you're not supposed to be everything to your partner, and your partner is not supposed to be everything to you. That's actually kind of selfish. Your partner to such a high bar, like that's depressing. That's a lot to put on one person. He's a cousin, a father, an uncle, a nephew. He's a lot of things, and you want him to be all of that for you. That's a lot. But that's another subject for another video. A personal highlight for the book for me is the agreement: don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions. If y'all don't take anything from this channel, I really want y'all to take this. Don't make assumptions, okay? It's damage control for yourself and for everyone in your life. Like, everyone in your circle, it's really damage control. And 9 times out of 10, people are going to be calling you crazy, because as a matter of fact, you are crazy. That's crazy. Making assumptions is crazy. I'd be having to stop myself from doing that too. 85%. My lesson with this is the 85%. And the way to not make assumptions is just ask the questions, y'all. Just ask the questions. I don't care how scared you is, how uncomfortable you may seem, ask that question. You want to know why? Because it's better to ask the question, get your answer, versus having something in your head for a long period of time, and then you acting funny towards someone who is totally unaware of the agreement you made with this person in your mind as you saw it. So don't do it, okay? Don't do it. It also leads to solution-oriented problems, which 9 times out of 10 doesn't get solved, simply because people rather fight each other's egos versus fighting the problem at hand. It's all a matter of listening with love. It also leads to taking things personal. It has nothing to do with you. I'm kidding you. I'm not even joking. When you communicate with people, it's all about a matter of projection. That's it. That's all. So as long as you don't take things personally, you're on the right track. Yeah, just don't take things personally. The second agreement, that is my favorite from the book, is always do your best. You see, when you want like certain cycles in your life, right, and you feel like nothing's working, nothing at all, in situations like those, 2 types of people. The person who does their best and who just be like, okay, well, at least I did my best. Every time if I tried that didn't work, I did my best, you know? And you don't really be too hard on yourself if it don't work out, versus the other person who doesn't do their best and they be like, dang, and they be like, if I just would have put in a little more effort, I probably would have got that. I wanted this. We don't want to live a life like that, do we? I don't think we do. As human beings, the only thing we can do whenever we make a decision is to do our best. It makes you confident in your choices and your decisions you make in life. And the author from this book said this quote, and I'm gonna recite it to y'all because he said it better than I can say it. And I quote, "Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret." What I've gathered in conclusion from reviewing the 4 agreements is that words doesn't have meaning until we speak it with our soul. And he actually have another agreement in the book that says, he said, be impeccable with your word. And that's why I say words doesn't have meaning until we speak them with belief in our soul. Words can be empty, but you don't want your words to be empty. I don't want my words to be empty. Quote. Oh, here we go. Here go the quote that I just recited to y'all earlier. This is the quote that I was talking about. Listening without love is empty sound. It just doesn't make any sense and you don't understand. But listening with love is understanding. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that.